And today I'm going to do my first review, and it's going to be on the iPad, so please enjoy. Okay, so this is the start of the review. First I'm going to show you the iPad itself, then we'll get into it. Okay, so this is the front of the iPad. Now, as you can see here, you got your home button and your touch screen. So that's all you've got on the front. You've just got a home button and a touch screen. There's no front camera up here like the iPod Touch 4G and iPhone 4. And there's no speaker up here, so that's all you got. Now we move on to the back. You've got the Apple logo like you do on all Apple devices. iPad it says here, and the number of gigs you got. In my case, it says 64, so I got a 64. And you've got lots of writing down here. So now we're going to move on to the top of the iPad. First you've got your sleep awake button on the right side of the iPad, and then you've got a headphone jack on the other side on the left. On this side of the iPad you have got nothing, it's just plain. And on this side you have got volume rockers and this lock button. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate the lock button. So this is it, unlock. So you can turn it, but if I want to lock it in that position, say I'm watching a YouTube video, lock it, and then it won't turn. It's a pretty good feature. It's like, especially when you're watching YouTube, because I use it. Like when you're watching YouTube on your iPad, it sometimes turns, so you can use that feature to not get it to turn. Okay, so on the bottom here you have your place to put your sync cable in. So if you want to sync your iPad, you put it into there and put the other into the computer. And here you got 3 speakers, so that's better because on the iPod Touch 4G and the iPhone 4, they only have 1. So this one's got 3, and that's pretty good. Okay, so now let's get into the iPad itself. So we're going to turn it on. This is your front page. You'll get every time you turn it on, you'll get this. Okay, so it says iPad here, and it's got how much bars you got for your internet signal. It says the time, the date, your charge, and the Bluetooth, a little simple. And here you got your picture where you can change in settings, and I'll get to that later, so you can change that. And in this button here you can press it, and for the picture it'll play your photo album in a slideshow. So yep. Now you've got slide to unlock. So you slide that like you do on iPhone 4 and iPod Touch 4G. Okay, so now you've got all your apps and you can scroll like this, like flick through. Okay, so when you get your iPad, you have some preset apps, so they're already gone here. Apple put them on for you. These apps are Calendar, Contacts, Notes, Maps, Videos, YouTube, iTunes, App Store, Settings, Safari, Mail, Photos, and iPod. So they're already on there when you get it. Okay, so all the rest are bought from the App Store. See, all these are bought from App Store. And I'm going to show you App Store now. So click on App Store, and some things on App Store are free. Some are $1.19, some are $3.99. There's all these different things. And by the way, that's in Australian currency, I said. See, that's $1.19, that's $3.99, $3.99, see? So you got featured here, Genius, Top Charts, Categories, and Updates. So updates are for your games. Like sometimes the people who make the game might put an update out, so it might be, like if it's a car racing game, could be they want to put 5 new cars in there. So yeah, now I'm going to type up an app. So since Talking Tom's already in there, I'm going to search it. And we're searching Talking Tom, and then you can buy it. So if you want it, that one's free, so you can tap on it and buy it. So yep, now we're going to click. And by the way, you can click here, account. See, I'm signed into an account. You can click that and sign into your iTunes account. So click the home button, we're home. Now I'm going to show you settings. Okay, settings. So you've got your Wi-Fi, which you're on. I'm on my Wi-Fi right now. Notifications. So you can turn off notifications and mess with them. Okay, this is where you can turn your wallpaper on, and you got brightness here, by the way. So wallpaper. So I want this one. Okay, so you can set it as your lock screen, which is the one where we slide to unlock. The home screen with all your apps, or set both. So you can do that. That's how you change it. Like I had that one, the world one. Okay, so you can do picture frame, general, which is all your general options about sounds, network, Bluetooth, location, services, order log, passcode log, restrictions, and heaps more. Mail, where you can set up your mail accounts. Safari, just some basic information about Safari, like you change settings about Safari. iPod is just about the music. Video, just video settings. Photos, and store, App Store. So that's where you can sign into your iTunes account there, another way. And now you've got app settings, and there's all these different apps that have settings. Okay, so now we're going to go back, And now you have the contacts where you can just put contacts in, like their phone number and it's like on the iPhone 4, but you can't call, so you can put their email address in, their address, all that. Notes, where you just write notes. Maps, that's just like a thing there where you show maps and all that. I haven't really played around with maps yet, but yeah. Videos, you can download movies and TV episodes from iTunes and watch them. YouTube, where you can watch YouTube videos. iTunes, where you can download music, videos and all that, like I said before. App Store, which I showed you. Settings, I showed you. Safari. Now Safari is basically like the internet, like if you have an iPod. I'm on Toys R Us right now. So you can type in here, I want to go on www.go, it's hard to use, Google. So I'll just click on that, Google's already there. And it'll load up to Google. So it's pretty fast and it's really good. And you can turn it that way, which is I find better, and just browse the internet. So it's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so now you've got mail, which is your mail. Just mail, just like you'd have on the computer, like on Macs and all that. Photos, your photo library, and iPod, your music. So iPod, you can play music and all that. So yep, that's really it. Now, that's it for the review. Now I'm actually going to do a comparison to an iPhone 3GS. So I'm going to do, as you can see, it is compared to an iPhone 3GS. And there is, like, if you had two iPhone 3GS against it, it would equal. So two iPhone 3GSs equal an iPad's height. So as you can see, yep. And the thinness, iPad is a really thin device compared to the iPhone. So yep, that's it for the review. I am going to be getting more reviews and unboxings out soon. So just please subscribe for more reviews, unboxings, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to maybe review some apps later on, so some apps for the iPhone and iPad and iPod Touch. So yeah, stay tuned for more vids and please subscribe. See ya.